Hi, I'm Glenn Rottmann, certified hypnotherapist, stage hypnotist, and basically a lover of all things hypnosis. Today, I'm here with CloeCouture, and we are taking on one of the most controversial topics in hypnosis and hypnotherapy, which is past life regressions. Have you heard of past life regressions?
I've heard of it.
Okay.
I never thought that I would be doing it.
Well, you are here live on YouTube. Well, not really live, but live enough. How we're taught to think about time is from point A to point B. You have 1 hour, you have 1 week, you have 1 year, you have 2 years. That's how we think of time linear. But when we're sleeping, we're in altered states of consciousness, it becomes more of a circle. You know, hours go by, it feels like minutes, especially people that meditate, when we sleep, even when you have a surgery. It's like, what happened to that chunk of time? Mm-hmm. Same with our lives, as far as the same concept. If you think of life as a circle, every person we ever were, or every person we ever will be, are connected. And by using hypnosis, we can reach those states. Now, do some people think it's just your subconscious mind making up a creative story? Well, it could be. Or could it really be you've connected to a life that you've lived in the past? Or maybe even a life that you will live in the future. So you guys can be the judge. It's going to be an amazing experience. Are you excited?
Yeah.
All right.
Nervous.
Don't be nervous. You're in good hands. I've been
sweating.
doing this a long time. I know it's a normal thing. We're going to have a great time, and please subscribe to the channel. I'm going to have all kinds of topics about hypnosis, hypnotherapy, self-change. Give it a like, give it a subscribe. Chloe, are you ready?
Yeah, let's do this.
Let's do this. Okay, Chloe, we're gonna have a little fun. This is gonna be a really nice, relaxing, easy experience, okay? We're just gonna give you guys a demonstration, a possibility to what it may be like to get in touch with a past life. What we're gonna do now, Chloe, is just go into a state of hypnosis. It's a state you know already. It's gonna be really easy, really relaxed. Very simply, just look at me. Close your eyes. And then open your eyes up. Good, just like that. And close your eyes. And let your hand go up, just like that. Up, up, up. And lock stiff, and you go deeper down. You hear my voice, and you let yourself go deeper, deeper down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All outside sounds disappear. The world is still going on around you, however, you don't even notice it. The only thing that you hear is the sound of my voice. And that hand now begins to feel heavy and it starts to drop down. And as it does, your head drops with it. You get more, even more relaxed, going deeper down, going down, going down, going down, into a deep, deep sleep. Good. 5, deeper, 4, 3, 2, 1, and into deep sleep. The world's still going on around you, but you only hear my voice. And on this journey where you go, my voice goes with you. You can put your head back and just relax even more now. In fact, I'm going to put a little pillow behind your head to be super, super comfortable. Now we're just going to picture yourself on top of a staircase of 20 stairs, each step taking you deeper down than before, letting the whole world go, tuning into my voice. And on this journey, anything is possible and everything is possible. As we go down 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Deep, deep sleep now. Now, Chloe, we're going to go on a journey. We're going to go on a possibility. We're going to step in to a past life that you may have lived. And your subconscious mind is only going to connect you with a past life that is going to bring you something positive into the life you're living now. And what's going to happen is this. I'm going to have you imagine that you're standing on a diving board, clear on top of the universe. And when I count down from 3 to 1, you're going to jump into a past life that you may have lived. You'll be able to talk in hypnosis perfectly fine. You'll be able to speak and use your voice. The only thing you need to do is just let all of your judgment go. Whatever comes up, you just use your imagination and let it come up. You don't judge anything. You don't not say anything. You may think you're making something up. You may think you're not making something up. Whatever it is, you simply say it freely, openly, with no restrictions whatsoever. Now, right now, imagine you're floating way up out of your body, clear to the very top of the universe with your imagination. Any way you imagine it is perfectly fine. And you're on a golden diving board. And as I count down from 3, 2, 1, you jump off the diving board into a past life you may have lived now. Now the first thing I want you to do, just look around. Are you a man with your eyes closed? Are you a man or a woman? You're a woman. Good. Good. What do you notice around you? What do you see around you?
Water.
You see water. Okay. What kind of clothes are you wearing? Are you wearing clothes? What are you wearing?
Like a dress.
You're wearing a dress. And what color is that dress?
White.
It's a white dress. Do you know what period of time it is? What year this is?
I don't know. It feels like a long time ago.
It feels like a long time ago, okay? So you're wearing a white dress, and you're looking out by the water. What else do you see as you look around?
I'm underwater.
You're underwater right now, good. Are you swimming? Are you walking?
Like floating.
You're floating. Is there anybody else there with you?
Mm-mm.
You're just alone. As you look around more, I want you to explore your surroundings a little more and tell me what else you see around you. Keep your eyes closed. It's okay. You're perfectly safe. Eyes closed. You're here with my voice. Obviously something is coming up. There's something you need to learn. What is it in this moment that is making you feel this way? Well, you're safe. You're with me and my voice on this journey. You're only here to learn something about your life. Breathe in and breathe out. Good. Breathe in. Slowly breathe out. You're doing wonderful now. Breathe in and breathe out. Obviously we're here for a reason. There's an emotion you're feeling. What event is this emotion connected to?
I think I drowned.
You think you drowned? Okay. Let's go back before this moment. Rewind into this life before this happened. Okay. Rewind before this lifetime, in this lifetime before the event happened. Where were you before this happened?
In a house.
You were in a house. And we're going to release this, by the way. You're here for a reason. We're going to release this from you. How old are you?
Like in my 20s.
You're in your 20s. And what is your name?
Esmeralda.
Esmeralda. Okay. Esmeralda, describe the house you're in.
It's big.
It's big. What does it look like?
It looks like a palace, but not.
Like a palace.
Like there's a long table.
There's a long table. Is anybody in the house with you?
Mm-hmm.
Who's with you?
Family, friends.
Do you know the name of the street of the house?
It's on Oxford,
And do you know what part of the world you are in?
England.
You're in England, Esmeralda. Okay. Oxford Street. Do you have brothers and sisters?
Mm-hmm.
And what are their names?
Paige.
Paige. Who else?
Sam.
Paige, Sam. Are your parents with you?
Mm-mm.
No. Okay, are they still living, or are they not longer with you?
They're living. They're just not there.
Okay. Okay, what year do you think this is? Just let it come up for you.
1940.
1940, okay. And what do you do for a living? What do you do in this life? What is your purpose?
I don't do anything.
You don't do anything. Okay, did you go to school?
Mm-mm.
No. Okay, so how do you spend your days and times in England right now?
Just in the house, taking care of everyone.
Okay. Esmeralda, we're going to do something very, very unique right now. I'm going to give you the opportunity to come in to Chloe's body. Use her mouth, use her ears, and use her eyes to be with us. Nothing's going to disturb you. It's going to look very different because you're going to come out of the 1940s into the current time and just spend a little bit of time with us. When I count down from 5 to 1, you are going to integrate into Chloe's body. And Esmeralda, you will be able to talk with us, speak with us, and describe your life in detail. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Integrating right now. Being able to look at me. How are you, Esmeralda?
I'm okay.
Good, it's nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
We'd like to learn a little bit more about your life and what life was like for you back then.
Okay.
Can you describe to me kind of what's it like in England right now? What's it like?
I don't get to see much.
You don't get to see much? Do you have a boyfriend or a husband?
No.
No. Okay. How do you spend your days?
Watching my siblings.
Watching your siblings, so you take care of them?
Mhm.
Was it Sam and Paige? Was that correct?
Mhm.
And how old are they?
They're very young.
They're very young. How old?
4 and 7.
4 and 7. Well, that's your brother and sister, so you know them better than anybody. So they live with you in the house. Does anybody else live with you, Esmeralda?
No.
No. Okay. What about, do you cook for them?
Mhm.
What kind of things do you cook?
Chicken.
Chicken and
Ham.
ham. And what do you do with them? What's your favorite thing to do with your brothers and sisters?
Play hide and seek.
Play hide and seek. And what's your goals? Like, what do you want? What is your purpose in this life? What did you do, Esmeralda, as time went on in England?
I think I didn't do a lot of what I wanted to do.
What were the things you wanted to do? Obviously, there's some real sadness attached to this lifetime, Esmeralda. And I'm going to help you take care of that before we leave, okay? So if you can just hear my voice and trust me, I'm going to make sure this ends up to be a very, very positive experience for you, a very healing experience for you. It's only going to benefit you. So if you can just stay with me and talk a little bit longer. I just want to understand, in this lifetime, Esmeralda, I bet you have a message that you want to share. Something you've learned over the course of your life, something even Chloe could hear, maybe something all of us could hear. What would be that lesson you would want to teach us?
Just how important it is to really enjoy and appreciate every moment you have, and to not hold back and live your life the way you want to do it.
Do you feel that you didn't do that in this lifetime? And you wish now that you did?
Mm.
Yeah, I understand that. It's a very good life lesson to learn. When you transitioned, Esmeralda, out of that lifetime back into spirit form, how old do you think you were?
24.
24, so not very long. And obviously this has to do with drowning. I don't want you to experience that again, so we're going to experience it in a different way. Okay, but obviously when we leave each lifetime, there's a lesson in the way that we leave it. There's a lesson in the way that we come into it. Right now, I just want you to take a moment and go to the most significant event. The most significant event in this lifetime. Okay? 3, 2, 1. Jump to that event. What is that most significant event for you in this life?
It's a dance.
It's a dance. Where was the dance at?
I don't know the location.
Okay. And what happened at this dance that made it so significant?
I met someone.
Who did you meet?
A soldier.
A soldier. What was his name?
Paul.
Paul. And what was he like?
Handsome.
Handsome. And what did you guys do?
We danced.
You danced. And what else happened?
We explored.
You explored. So was he the love of your life in this lifetime?
I don't know.
You're not sure. Okay. But he was a significant person.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If you were to go to that moment right now in the dance, so what happened at the dance? What brought you to this moment right now in your memory?
I had to leave.
You had to leave? And why did you have to leave? What was going on that made you have to leave?
My brother was sick.
Your brother was sick. Okay, so your brother was sick and you had to leave that dance. Did you ever see him again after that?
Mm-mm.
Ah, so this is a moment of maybe loss for you. Something you wanted, and then you had to leave. Okay. Can you describe what he looks like a little more?
Paul.
Yeah.
He has a beard.
Beard? How tall is he?
Like 6'.
And you said Paul was how old again?
27.
27, okay. Okay, Esmeralda, so you've given us a pretty good life lesson. That's why we came to this life. Now obviously when you transitioned from this life, you mentioned you felt like you were drowning. So I don't want you to experience that again, okay? But what I do want you to experience is the emotions that were attached to you living this life. I'm going to ask you to close your eyes right now. That's right. We all come and go into this world in many different ways. The way you came into this life, Esmeralda, and the way you left this life obviously had an emotional impact on you. And I'm going to give you a moment just to release that impact. Breathe in and just let it go, because it's all past now. That moment will never happen again. That moment of feeling like you were underwater will never affect you again. You've gotten through it. It's in your past. It will never emotionally affect you in this life or any other life. Now, Esmeralda, as I count down from 5 to 1, you're going to go back to where you were in the 1940s. You're going to leave Cloe, but you never really leave because we are all connected. But when I count from 5 to 1, you're going to leave. Chloe's going to come back into the present moment with all the learnings and the teachings that you're just experiencing, releasing all trauma from how you left that lifetime. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Esmeralda leaves. Cloe, you are back in your body in the present moment. And in a moment, I'm going to count you out of a state of hypnosis. You are going to feel a complete release. All the emotions from that lifetime have simply left. They no longer have an effect over you. You will wake up feeling happy, rested, joyful, because you had a chance to connect with your former self in a different lifetime. And that's a very special thing, a very special gift you got to give yourself today. So, 0, shutting the door to the subconscious mind. 1, coming back into your body. 2, feeling awake. This time you will awaken out of hypnosis fully in a non-suggestible state. 3, 4, 5, eyes open, wide awake, in a non-suggestible state, feeling wonderful, feeling better and better. All right, welcome back.
Hi.
You did really good. What was that experience like?
Intense.
That was very intense. So you guys, you just experienced Cloe going back and experiencing herself as Esmeralda. So is this something her mind could have made up on its own? Possibly. Or is this something that really, really happened in the life she lived? Also possibly. I'll let you decide. Just right now, I know you're fully not back yet. You're coming back. How do you feel about what you just experienced?
It makes me feel like it's so important to use like the time that we're here and appreciate it. And not just like do things because you're told to do them.
When I do past life regressions, we get some of the most amazing, insightful, suggestions, ideas, learnings, just like she's experiencing now. And it feels, I know we've all heard that before, but it doesn't feel like it's something you're just hearing, does it? It feels deep inside you. Right? Cool. Well, thank you for giving this a try, and thank you for doing this.
Thank you.
The amazing CloeCouture, doing a past life regression. I'm Glenn Rottmann, certified hypnotherapist. You got questions, I got answers. Email me, reach out to me through my website, leave some comments below. Make sure you like and subscribe. And as she comes back to us, she's going to wake up a little more. She's coming more awake. Wave goodbye.
Bye.
We'll talk to you soon.